This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 2961 2961 Ponderosa Circle, Thousand Oaks, California, 91360. And we've put in a new mainline sewer cleanout. And we're right out in front of the kitchen area, right next to the gas meter. And we put a sewer popper in here, so if it backs up, it's going to come out here rather than going back into the house. And this is our kitchen area right next to us. And this is going out to the gate, heading toward the street, toward Blue Spruce. So we're going to zero out our camera monitor right at the opening, get a good accurate reading. And we're going to insert our camera down into the mainline cleanout. And we got somebody running water. We're going to run out. We're in ABS plastic pipe and fittings. Everything we saw with the ABS. Yeah. Huh? Went in?
Yeah, you went in.
I don't think so.
It looks like it.
I don't think so. Let's see. Going to continue running out. I believe we're heading toward the street. Should transition to vitreous clay here before too long. And as I said, the ABS plastic appeared to be in pretty fair condition. Continue running out. We have problems in the vitreous clay by the big pine tree and then also in the street. Okay, we're going out, and now we're going to transition to vitreous clay right here. We're going to run all the way out. We have some problems in the vitreous clay. We still have a little root intrusion that we couldn't get out without breaking the line further than what it is now. Got some roots there, and then we have some real heavy root intrusion up in front of us as well. Kind of past it. Let me see if I can get a shot of it up top. There we go. We got a break, got a very large break up top. We didn't want to overdo it, end up collapsing the line. Now we're going to head in, and we're heading toward the street. And I believe we're heading toward Ponderosa Circle. We're on Ponderosa Circle. Going toward the street. And we have another root intrusion right in front of us. The other root intrusion was next to the tree. And this root intrusion is coming right out of that joint. It's a fairly large root, and we couldn't get it cut out all the way without damaging that piping further. Going in some more. And we have a very large crack. You can see the face of the piping right here. And this is in the street. And we've got a crack that's heading out toward the street. We've got a pretty good crack there, which is definitely weakening the stability of the piping. Now we're heading toward the common sewer line that's running down the street, down Ponderosa Circle. Making our turn, and this is our drop into the common line right here in the street. And we marked that area at approximately 7 feet. I believe it was 7 feet 7 inches deep. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull back now. And we've located these areas. We marked the area with an orange flag next to the pine tree, and we marked areas in the street as well. And we're going to take a look here. Looks like we might have a crack as well in the saddle right here. See where the water is hitting it and running over it at about the 5 o'clock area to about the 4 o'clock area. The water's kind of hitting that lip where it's cracked and going over it. You can see the ridges in the water. Kind of hard to see, but right there you can see it. We're going to pull back slowly. That joint isn't in terrible condition. We had another joint that had a pretty good crack in the face of the joint as well. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Now right here we have the large crack going back to the face of the pipe. We've also, looks like we might have another crack that's going around the pipe as well a little bit. And then we have another small root intrusion in the next joint, not terrible. Check that thing real quick. Just want to check. I don't believe we have an inlet or anything. It's just a short piece. And we're going to pull back. A little bit of an offset here. You can see a whole lot more of the face of the pipe at the bottom than you do at the top. And that's where we have that large root that's just kind of dangling in there. We couldn't get that cut out. We ran the pressure up as high as we could possibly run it without doing any damage. The next joint appeared to be in fair condition as far as we can see there. That root runs all the way back toward the house, a couple feet. And then that joint appears to be in fair condition at this time. Then we have another root. Another root right here. That may be loose. I believe it probably is. I believe that piece of root is loose. And that'll wash through. Then we have the other break right in front of us. Kind of hard to see. We have a very large root right here. And we couldn't cut that out. And we have that break at the top. And the root intrusion, we didn't want to take a chance and overdo it there and end up collapsing the piping. And that's our 4-inch to 6-inch transition where we increase right here. As you can see, we drop down into the pipe. So it goes from 4-inch vitreous clay from the property line to 6-inch vitreous clay. And we have the break in that area. And we have an inspection tee right above us. You can kind of see the little cutout there. There's an inspection tee right above us right here. And this is our transition from ABS plastic sewer piping to vitreous clay sewer piping. And that is right by the large pine tree. And continue to pull back. We recommend at this time that the line be excavated in the driveway and tunneled back toward the tree, down deep, so we try and stay away from the tree as much as we can. And then dig in the street as well, and go ahead and pull a new trenchless sewer from the first point to the second point, and put in poly piping. It's a trenchless poly piping that we put in by means of pipe bursting. Pipe bursting is a way to renew existing pipelines without having to trench the entire way. All of the ABS plastic piping that we can see appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Right now the line is open. How long it'll stay open, we don't know. We don't know what the root growth time factor is, how fast they grow, how aggressive they are. But they were pretty bad. We were lucky to get through it. We had to fight for quite some time. So that will conclude our video sewer inspection. We're pulling up and out of our mainline cleanout. And that is the conclusion of our video. Thank you.